Welcome back. It's the effing podcast,
Welcome
Saturated
back.
Saturdays. I'm your
Welcome
host,
back.
Branson.
I'm your co-host, Kelli Jo.
And as you can see, we have another special guest in the building tonight.
Welcome.
Shit, y'all already know, man. Mr. Coop is in
Coop is in the building tonight.
Big face polo out this bitch. Y'all already know.
Buddha. So, and before we get started, Rihanna has the Navy. Bay has the Beehive. Rihanna has the Navy. I don't want no problems. I do not want any of Rihanna fans in my inbox talking about, we heard that you forgot. Nah, she has the Navy. Okay, topic switch.
Switch it up.
This is what I think is a good one anyway. The double standard when it comes to domestic violence. Now, this week we had an episode, or we saw a film where Quavo and his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend had an altercation inside of a elevator. I don't know if anybody saw it. Did y'all see it?
I ain't seen it. I heard about it.
No, you didn't see it?
Okay,
well,
I heard about it.
okay. So they had at a little. How am I going to describe it? It wasn't a tussle. Like, he had a bag. She went for his bag. Somehow he pulled his bag. She fell into the wall of the elevator. But before all that, she was swinging on him and whatnot. And women are never seen as the batterers. They're really never seen in that light. But women start a lot of the altercations. And I won't say a lot, but sometimes the woman is guilty.
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody needs to put their hands on nobody. Regardless of man, female, whatever. Because some dudes' hands are bisexual and some girls' hands are bisexual too.
And that is very much true. But there comes a time when a woman crosses from out of that acting ladylike to now she's acting unladylike.
And what is your definition of ladylike? Because if it's a certain...
Us keeping our hands to ourselves. And then unladylike is her starting to poke you in the head, do little stuff like that.
Trigger.
To therefore trigger you. So, therefore starting the altercation that's about to take place.
I'm gonna put it like this. This is how I feel about the whole situation. Putting your hands on a woman ain't right, but putting your hands on a man ain't either. You know what I'm saying? For every action, there's a reaction. I'm not saying beat the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying put your hands on her, because it's supposed to be some control there some kind of way. But like I said, some people's hands are bisexual, and there's a defense mechanism to hit back when they're hit.
Let me ask you a question, and this is from me to you. Have you ever had a friend, a female, that was in the wrong, but blame the male for hitting on her, but he didn't?
No, I ain't never had no shit like that. Cause my bitch, we don't do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we don't even do all of that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the point where he put his hands on us first and for us to cut him or something. Cause we can cut your ass. We ain't got time to be fighting. We too cute. So we just gonna cut you. So that's real shit. But I don't have any homegirls.
Can I say that's a lie?
What you mean?
I have seen some of the most dolled up women act the most belligerent even though they're dolled up and looking and they say like $1 million bucks.
I don't have the energy to fight no more.
And they'll still be out here.
But
what? And
that's fine. I don't have the energy. I'm gonna cut your ass. I ain't got the energy to be fighting and messing up all this money I don't spend on myself. I'm not about to mess. I'm just gonna cut your ass, wash your blood stains out, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for all that extra stuff. No. But just as long as you keep your hands to yourself, won't have that problem. Man. That goes both ways, though. I do understand where you come from. There are a lot of women that does put their hands on men. And there's a lot of men that don't put their hands back on them. You know what I'm saying? So either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to put your hands on nobody. If you feel like it's going to get to that point, you need to go do something about it.
Mm-hmm. But without the surface of the video, if she would have came out, that's why I kind of wanted, you to chime in. But, without the surfacing of the video, if she would have came out, he would have been basically called a woman beater. You see what I'm saying? If there was no video of that incident, then the court of public opinions would have condemned him to beating on her. And what I'm saying is there are some guys who've earned a reputation, who have been labeled as something that they weren't. You see what I'm saying? I know some women who have definitely, made more of what happened than what actually happened. But because it's her word against his word, he's going to be labeled. When in all actuality, he might not have, he might not have really been the cause of it. Or, he just, because she said it, now his reputation has been sullied. And that's how easy it can happen. That's how easy it can happen to a guy. A woman can discredit a man's credibility completely by just saying what she might have interpreted happened, but if I saw it, I didn't see it like that.
I mean, most of the time they always see the man as the aggressor. That's just, usually the man is bigger than the woman, or however it go, all that bullshit. They be trying to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? So usually the man is the aggressor. He's supposed to be the stronger one, and this, that, and the third. But I know a lot of bitches that'll throw their nigga halfway across the goddamn room. So that ain't always the case. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always the case.
Hey,
but
WWE right there. Goddamn, boy. Hey, know what they do. Hey, warm up.
But that's real shit, though. Just keep your hands to yourself, because I can't say either way. Because sometimes some men might have to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because women can, we can, go a little crazy, so you might protect yourself, but don't beat the shit out of, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you got to protect yourself by maybe restraining her or something like that, okay. But don't beat the fuck out of her like a man. Just calm your ass the fuck down. I'm pretty sure shit, okay, baby, I'm Serene. Serene. You know what I'm saying? But don't beat the fuck out of her.
The only way I can see put my hands on a woman now, even if she's violent, is through some sexual activity. I ain't even gonna lie. Unless she swing on me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of guys in a situation with a female swinging
on them. But then it's just a mush.
Restrain them.
Be no,
maybe restraint is okay, but beating the fuck, that's something totally different.
Nah, that's some bitch
that's something totally different. I done been through that already. I done shared that already. I don't play that shit.
That's men with female tendencies who can't control their emotions.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But if she crosses that line, like, how are you supposed to control your emotions then after that line has been crossed? I never understood that. Like, you're saying don't be, but after you cross that line, people are emotional. And once you push a person past a certain line, they're kind of not responsible for their act, or that's just how I feel. Like you say, just keep your hands to yourself, because that's how shit happens. Just overall, that's just how stuff happens by people not keeping them hands to themselves.
A real man ain't gonna hit a woman, but goddamn, I'm talking about if you can throw them, goddamn, you can receive them. Nonetheless, you need to learn how to restrain.
That's a hypocrite.
Yeah, more like a restraining situation. You gotta run away. You ain't gotta beat the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Situations you can calm it down.
Sleep hole.
See, and that's the oxymoron. You're saying a real man doesn't hit a woman unless she hits him. Then what is he? You see what I'm saying? You still can't hit her back?
No. Regardless.
A mush is as far as I'll go, yo. A mush is a mush or a bear hug. Like, I just can't see.
Wake you up.
Or restraint. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of restraining, like calm down. But
from a mush to a bear hug, that's it.
Yeah, like, a lot of dudes will beat you like a man.
I can't see. That's so. This ain't
charges, man.
This ain't the.
I'm
gonna bite my tongue.
I know what they do though. I had to go through that shit. That shit ain't fun.
My brain went somewhere else with that, but that's still.
You cannot punch a girl, bro.
Exactly.
What?
You cannot punch a girl.
You can't.
So what's happening?
You can't.
Cannot punch a girl.
If she hit me,
No. If she hits you, so what? You mush her and you need bear hug her.
Yeah,
like, yo,
We
get
should
the,
keep moving.
Restrain her. Don't beat her
leave.
like a man.
You tripping. And that's the point. And like, think about it. She gonna hit you what? Beam, 2-piece. Even if you woozy, son, you gonna be like, oh, word? You gonna look right back at her like,
you saying if this chick hit me with a 2-piece, I would just be like,
Leave.
What you gonna do? Ball your fist up and knock her ass out?
you see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, think about it. Like,
still lose.
bro, we men. Like, and that's my whole thing. Like, you gotta look at it.
Why is she going to put herself?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It does not matter. Bro,
that
think about
can't be
it.
an argument for your court.
Jackie told me, and I'll drop this name. Jackie told me I'm nobody's punching bag.
That's true.
And if I'm going to have to defend myself, if this chick is swinging on me,
Do you know what I teach?
That's cool, and you teach that. But the same way I teach my sons, don't put your hands on girls. The same way you teach your daughters or whatever, don't put your hands on boys.
I'm talking about the way I make money. Do you know what I teach? I teach de-escalation. I teach defensive techniques, and I'm not, but we don't teach restrictive. But we teach defensive techniques. You're not going to restrain somebody, but you're going to defend yourself at all means, by all costs, by any means necessary.
Okay, I just want to point out the hypocrisy you're showing here, because when we had this, when the woman jumps in a man's fight, and she,
I didn't say anything different.
And
I'm going to protect the queen.
Automatically. No, I'm saying if she jumps in
I
to
said I was gonna fight my dude. I said I was gonna jump in and beat him on top of the
she
head.
automatically qualifies as a combatant in this assault that's taking in this activity.
My stance has never changed. I remember that episode. My stance still has not changed. I cannot, in my good bruh. Remember, we used to live in Philly. I hit one chick in my lifetime. I would never. She kicked me in the shin. The reaction was beat. And ever since then, I had never in my life, I was like, I'll never raise my hand to a chick again. I just can't do it. I got in so much trouble. You may not remember that. This was in Philly. This was in Philly, yo. Like, this was like, you know what I mean? Like, this was like,
she was a big white.
This was like 35, 40 years ago, son. So it's like, yo, it was just a reaction reflex. And it was like, I got in trouble for that. Like, she kicked me. I didn't do nothing to her. She kicked me. It was beat, bing. I got in trouble for it. So ever since then, it's like, all right, I can already tell that there's some sort of dynamic at play here. It's some sort of structure here. Restraint, bro, you got to be able to show restraint.
We just talked about how emotional black people are.
We talked about how emotional women typically are. Men are typically physical. Women are typically emotional.
Black people are emotional and suffer from PTSD. We all do. Okay,
but women are typically the more emotional species than men. And I've always said that. I teach my kids that. You can ask my wife, son. Like, I always tell them, like, look, we're not allowed. Men are not allowed to be or react off of their emotions. We're not allowed to. We're not given that. There's no way we're allowed to. No matter what it sounds like or how it comes across, those are just facts and those are principles that I teach my sons. We cannot come across as being emotional human beings. Women are typically the emotional ones. Men, we respond off physical stuff. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. You're looking at me funny. Go ahead, speak.
I'm not. Look.
Go ahead. Like, I want to hear what you have to say.
Everybody handles their thing differently. Like I say, everybody keeps their hands to themselves. It's cool. But if I'm swung upon or I feel like I'm in danger, I don't care.
You gotta leave then, bruh. Like, you haven't said that as an option yet. Leave. If it becomes between you and a bitch, leave. I'm sorry, a female. Leave.
Hey, I'm saying, at that moment, goddamn, if she like that, goddamn, yeah, you're right. Leave. Hey, that's a good fucking option.
Because you know you about to do something wrong. You know you about to really get it in. Just walk away from the situation.
It's not even a fight, honestly, because you can physically you want it.
Dude, I sit here and watch First 48 at midnight. Like, just after hours, I watch First 48. And a lot of times people are in their situation because they responded off of their emotions. You know what I mean? And when they're in there being interrogated, it's like,
shit, don't take but 2 seconds to fuck up the rest of your life, man.
Yep.
Bro. God damn, boy.
2 seconds.
LOL. I hate Baki.
Oh, man.
Coop.
You knew it.
LOL. You love me. Budha has saved me from one of those situations. LOL.
For real.
Most men get away with domestic abuse countless times. Most men's careers come right back. Look at Chris Brown. Let me see if you can run it.
Change their haircut.
But like I'm saying, like
haircut.
people act like it's just the guys who are committing this. Like it's never you know, the woman who has started this and the guy is in retaliation. It's always look at Chris Brown. It's never, well, what drove this dude to do this? He wasn't smacking chicks up before. Obviously, something brought this man to this type of reaction.
What brought him to that reaction was his mama getting beat on, him watching his mama get beat on for a long time, and that's what was engraved in his head. So it goes back. It's not just something for right now, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? He saw that. That's something he saw. He saw growing up. You know, so that's where that stemmed from. So that's how.
I mean, I've been watching certain things since I've been growing up, and I didn't emulate them. That's not,
some people you didn't. That was you. It didn't affect you to the point where you emulated it. But some people, that's what they see. You know what I'm saying? So that's you. Your mind was like that. His mind worked totally different. Everybody's not like you. The way you think, everybody don't think. I mean, so you got to think of it like that too.
Yeah, we all, and that's cool. What else we got?
Don't deal with people who are line crossers. Walk away before it gets to that point. There's always escalation period that you could have walked away.
Goddamn safe words.
Keep her hands to herself. Some women won't let you walk away. Damn. A fight doesn't start out of nowhere. If you appreciate your self-respect and freedom, walk away as soon as it goes left. CB had a special and explained what happened. It doesn't matter what Rihanna did. His face did not look like hers at the end. Yo, my man got a picture of Kevin. Yo, shout out to my man. He got a picture of Kevin Samuels as his avatar.
Oh, they hate Kevin Samuels.
They hate that dude.
Yo, they
hate that guy.
Look, if Kevin Samuels is not proven gay, they are going to be so disappointed.
Because that picture he took, honey, he was too fly.
I've been choking chicks since '89. Hashtag no violence.
Man, they got that role playing right there, man. Shit. That's what that is. I mean, she RP all day.
People see things differently, and the best way to see things is just like we said, keep your hands to yourself. Just no need to even let the situation escalate like that. Just walk away.